Good evening and welcome to our special broadcast featuring an interview with the Central Committee candidate, Deadly Plum Jelly. With the upcoming election, we wanted to give our viewers the opportunity to hear from the candidates themselves and learn more about his vision for the future of our great Soviet Union. To make it clear, we have invited the other candidate, but he has not come.
Hello, my name is Deadly Plumchan. I'm currently the resigning chairman of the Politburo. I'm a colonel in the army and I'm also the commander of the Air Force.
Thank you, Deadly Plum Jelly, for joining us tonight. We will be asking you a series of questions about your plans for the future of our Soviet Union, and we encourage you to share your ideas and visions for our viewers. Let's begin. What inspired you to run for Central Committee, and what do you hope to achieve in this role?
My inspiration to run for Central Committee came from the nostalgia I had from other Soviet Union groups. I held past positions in them and I really enjoyed those positions. I hope to collaborate with other Central Committee members and improve the general flow of the party. As I do believe it does need some reforms, I also want to work with the group, make it a bit more active. I have some plans for that. I'll answer those in the future. I also want to make some plans for the release of the new map.
That's great. So, what specific policies or initiatives do you plan to implement if elected to the Central Committee, and how do you think they will benefit the Soviet Union?
I have many ideas, one of them being planned advertisements. This means you run ads for a specific division or ministry. For example, let's say the Commandant Service of the Armed Forces was in desperate need of members, then the ads for the week would be concerned to do with the Commandant Service, showing people how cool it would be to join it. You can change what the advertisement is every week. It all really depends on the group, what the group needs at the time. Of course, this would help with divisional recruitment, which is a key issue that every CEO has been dealing with, including myself. I've had to deal with it too.
Tell me, how do you plan to work with other members of the Central Committee and the wider government to achieve your goals? And what experience do you have working collaboratively?
Well, as commander of the Air Force, for me to work efficiently and effectively, I need to be fair and allow my officers to voice their opinions on vital decisions. The same is in the Central Committee. Everyone should be able to voice their opinions on vital matters. The committee should always choose the best option, the best outcome that they come up with. They should always debate over topics to allow the best choice to happen, to be voted on.
How do you plan to ensure that the voices of all Soviet citizens are heard and represented in government decisions making, particularly those who may be marginalized or underrepresented?
I often find the higher you get in a group, it's a lot harder to voice the people below you in their voice. So, as a politician in any group like this, it's key for you to voice the opinions of the public because they can be your supporters and they basically make the group run entirely. So it's a matter of just getting down to earth with the citizens. So that means you pretty much mingle with them. When I mean mingle, I mean like chat with them, socialize with them, joke with them, play games with them, and you generally get a vibe of what they feel in the group and what they think should change in the group, and that's something I aim to do.
That's great. Now, for the last question, uh, what message would you like to send to the Soviet people, and why should they vote for you in this election?
Well, I hope the interview here has shown people that I'm a keen candidate for the Central Committee and that I have lots of ideas for the group and the future. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for having me here.
That concludes our interview with the Central Committee candidate, We hope that this discussion has helped you gain a better understanding of his respective platforms and visions for the future of the Soviet Union. Thank you, Plum Jelly, for joining us today. Remember, it is your duty as a citizen to vote in the upcoming election and have your voice heard in shaping the future of our great nation. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope that this debate has been informative and helpful.